lot of you want to build a big company, but you're not really committed to it because you get comfortable or you don't want to risk anything. Look, guys, sometimes you look at the success other people have. I'm just here to tell you, it ain't easy. It's a commitment and it's a grind. And this guy, Elon, exemplifies all in. He threw it all on the line. And so now he's worth a lot of money and people can, take jabs at him or whatever, but you got to respect the commitment. And that's what I think a lot of business owners, they're not really committed. They want to win, they want to make good money, but they're not really committed, because to be really committed, you got to recognize your own strengths, weaknesses, and then do something to improve upon them if you really want to win.
Mm-hmm.
What is Elon's 4 core values?
First one, hardcore work ethic is the first core value.
It's all in.
He says, not only is it about their ability to work harder, but actually work so hard they prove the results. So that's interesting.
What? And one of our core values is
Results.
the most important one, the 6th one, is results, because activity in itself doesn't mean anything. And if you want to challenge that, just throw me in the ocean and watch me sink to the bottom after I flail around for a while. I know how to swim, but I can't swim for very long. And for some reason I sink. So at the end of the day, inefficient activity does not equate results.
Yep. John, I like that comment. Elon should come to GrowthCon.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Really cool.
Second core value, the talent to build things. Now, to me, that says innovation, like your ability to be able to build something, right? Now, here's the question. He's building rockets. He needs people that know how to actually build those things, right? Like, so how does that apply to, let's say, landscaping, concrete, HVAC, financial? Like, how does that?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's like a lot of you want to build a big company, but you're not really committed to it because you get comfortable or you don't want to risk anything. I guarantee you, Elon was not comfortable when he dumped 100% of his PayPal cash into a startup. And I guarantee you 2 years ago, he was not comfortable, but he had the vision. Remember the tweet? He sent a tweet out saying, we're so undervalued. We're worth $600. And the stock ran up and the SEC went after him saying that he took a stock. What's he trading at today?
Oh man, Tesla, let's see.
So he was right. That's
735.
There you go. So he knew when the stock was a few $100s or 300 or whatever it was. So the point here is you got to be all in, you got to be committed. And so if you have any kind of business and you say, I want to be $50 million, you can't say you want to be $50 million and then dance around how you get there. Because Elon, when he says, I want to go to Mars, he's not walking around going, but I want to hire an average engineer that's never built a rocket before, innovate the most complicated and sophisticated rockets in the world. Like, that doesn't work. So if you're committed to a $50 or $100 million space, then you got to be committed to, hey, I want to have the best team. I want to have the best partners. I want to have the best strategy. I want to have the best service. I want to have the best financial acumen. You're going to go through a series of, this is what I need because this is my picture. And then how committed to that are you? And then when you're bringing people in, you're like, hey, Buck, I want to go to Mars.
Yep.
And I saw on your resume that you had experience building rockets, but I want to pay you half of what you want to make.
Right.
And I want you to work twice as hard.
Oh yeah.
And I want you to give up on a job where you're making more money or have a bigger opportunity. Like, would I recruit Buck? No
way.
So like your picture has to be big and you got to be committed to it. And otherwise, if you're not, then what happens is you hire lower level people that don't have a big picture of success. And then you have people issues. You outgrow. That's why he said, not only do I want you to work hard,
prove results,
but get results, because he wants to surround himself with results oriented people, because the only thing that matters at the end of the day are results.
Yeah. And you talk about this in a 10X 360. There's a difference between someone who's a thinker and a doer and a grinder. And so when most people, not even business owners, just people in general, when you hear, yeah, I'm on the grind, I'm hustling hard.
Yeah. Then my question is, you working smarter or harder?
That's it.
And then after a couple of questions, I'll tell you if you're working smarter and harder.
That's it.
The number one thing a business owner needs to get out of their life is their own ego.
Yikes. Write that down.
Because being all pumped up, being the smartest guy in the room, every person I've talked to, they're like, I'm going to figure it out. I got it figured out. I'm going to do it. I don't really need you guys' help, but I'm going to do it on my own. Blah, blah, blah. They never end up making it anywhere because they're too busy talking.